So game number 16 waiting in the tunnel. The flag will drop very shortly on the last 14 minutes of play. There's Hong Kong welcomes the Philippines and Malaysia. It's the volcanoes of the Philippines taking on Malaysia, and the Philippines with a tremendous first up win over Korea. Malaysia, who was sadly taken care of as well in their first game. This could be a well-matched rubber between these two teams. One just wonders how much confidence the Philippines have taken out of their initial victory over Korea. Referee Kamamuta presides. Grant Bouseville commentates.
You get the last match of the day. The home crowd has gone because their team has just played. But it's a big game for you. Philippines, well, they beat Korea, didn't they? Beautifully smoked them out. Malaysia, well, got a bit of a humping by Hong Kong, but showed some good promise. So this is an intriguing game to see who. Well, the second spot is up for grabs in this pool. Saw Korea there just getting beaten 59-0 by Hong Kong.
Don Coleman brings him over to the sideline.
And a win like that just gives confidence, doesn't it? Here they go.
Well, it's just going to be interesting to see how this confidence manifests itself and whether they go at the same intensity. Bit of a high shot.
Very eager Hazim here with an early run. Look at the gas here from Nur Azri. Gets belted there by Roberts. Malaysia now looking to get on the scoreboard nice and early in this match against the Philippines, perhaps sensing that they've got their tails up. They need to shut them down a little bit. Saflo. They're so close. They can sniff the line. They're over. Referee's on hand. That's a good early try to Hazim and the Malaysians. And a yellow card to boot for the Philippines there. For perhaps something in the tackle there after he's gone down. There's Hazim. It's looked promising in his opening game. Change there to Hong Kong, but let's have a look.
Well, what a great start for Malaysia. What a horrible start for the Philippines. Maybe the confidence they had against Korea that was fully evident by full time might have evaporated. Malaysians
been known to bring a couple of their Polynesian-born players in the past. Nakasima, Antonio, they're not here this weekend, relying on their purely born and bred Malaysians who are more than capable. It's good to see them promoting the game there. We were in Malaysia earlier this year, weren't we, Jed, for the Asia Rugby Championship there. A rare performance or inclusion of Malaysia in the top tier. Japan stood down, so it was Korea, Malaysia, Hong Kong. We had two games at the National Stadium. About 15,000 people down there each time. Biggest crowds of the series. They love their rugby over there. It's great to see such a turnout. Never seen so many Chiefs jerseys in my life, not even at a Chiefs game. Anyway, here go the Philippines. Don't think any of these Sevens players were on the roster of the 15, so they're two separate programs. Here's Amir Nazran, and he gets around the outside, and this is a good start from the Malaysians. Sleight of hand, good bit of footwork, and gone down with a thigh, rolling on the floor. Hope he hasn't twinged himself, put himself out for tomorrow. Straight on the ice for him. Cotton wool for tomorrow. Here goes Zarif with about 15 metres in from touch. Good effort, but no cigars this time. Malaysia 10, Philippines 0 as we watch this try again. Watch him here. Footwork, footwork. And just gets out of reach of the grasping Chris Bird. Good showmanship. And he's making his way back to halfway. Amir Nuzrin, the try scorer. Quad looks okay. After this goes fast for Rosi. Dan Coleman takes that one down on the 10 metre. Now Philippines' chance here. They just got to slow things down a bit sometimes. Just relax, go through the motions a little bit. Zarif picks off about 20 odd metres there. Off the top there. Nasharuddin throws out a speculator. Here come the Philippines. Gassing it down the sideline as Harrison Blake. He's going to go all the way as he just gets over the line there. Well read by him there. Picked the pass off by Nasharuddin and he's gone 70 metres odd. Struck well, and it's over. It's a beauty.
What a beaut. Gee whiz, and a good kick's good. It's very good in this game, isn't it? There's no doubt about it.
That's incredibly well read. It's a shame for Nasharuddin. He's one of the standout players for Malaysia. So Malaysia, they cling on to a 3-point lead, 10 points to 7. A few moments left in this first half. It's Blake with the restart. Oh, and Boyeni nearly takes that on the run.
It was all but, wasn't it?
Goodness me, he couldn't believe it. He was under the posts. They go quickly, trying to catch these Malaysians out of sorts defensively. Around the ankles, like a terrier there, clinging on. There's Tim Berry, floats one out to Young. Vincent Young's got some wheels, tries to get on the outside but can't. It's a very good tackle coming in from Nur Azri. Right on half time here now. So the hoot is gone and that's been slapped back rather carelessly. Oh, it's popped into the hands. I think it's Vince Young. Keeps it alive. Boyeni, can he get it down? Yes, he can. The big bang goes in and puts the Philippines in front right on half time. A scruffy bit of work at the line out there.
Oh, gee, they've shown some pluck to get back up off the ground, this Filipino outfit, haven't they? Malaysia could be feeling pretty upset. They've done everything they needed to do to win the half. And the Volcanoes have come back right at the depth. Right at the depth, I should say. Oh, what about that one?
Some look and effort, but it's no good. So Philippines 12, Malaysia 10. We're finishing with a good one here.
We've seen a bit of action over 16 games today, Grant.
We sure have.
Must be quite a bit more in store too. 24 games tomorrow. Reasonably big shift going in behind the microphone. Don't worry about that. We can handle it.
Yeah, look, keep your sympathy cards, everybody. Just every now and then, rattle the cage on Facebook or come down here and check it out in the flesh. It's free. It's a good way to spend your Saturday afternoon. You could be locked down on Sunday in a typhoon, so get out there, stretch the legs. Food and beverage, curry chicken, rice, and if you're lucky, the local physio will come by and strap your knee and put an ice bag on it. It's been a great day for free treatment. I'll be back tomorrow.
What is that? It's only joints that they work on here. Grant, it's not psychological.
No, I'm emotionally sound. Don't worry about it. Got it. So, well, second spot in the pool up for grabs here, really. Of course, Malaysia will have to play Korea tomorrow. There is Boris the Hammer.
Gary Kemp and other highly valued members of the Potbelly Pigs recently just raised 6.2 million pesos down in the Philippines for youth rugby and underprivileged children, courtesy of the Fat Boy Tens tournament, the 15th inaugural international invitational Fat Boy Tens.
It's a tremendous effort for a great cause. You were there.
Yes, I was helping to oversee the operation.
Well, they need good men to make these things successful. You don't just rock up and things don't just happen by themselves. And it's fantastic for the local operation down there. How many years is that? 15 years?
15 years, it has been, yes it has. As well as the golf tournament, it's been running for a decade as well, so it's great work by the organising committee, but it is the players that turn up to play the golf and the rugby. They're the guys that really do all the hard work. They bring the money and then it gets spent very nicely down in the Philippines.
Here we go then. This one is wide open. Of course, no quarterfinals in this tournament, so if you finish second in your pool, you're straight through to the semis, the cup semis. No faffing around with quarterfinals tomorrow. So a win here for both of these teams is critical to make an important appearance in the semi-finals of the cup. It's great for any side's development, great experience. So can Philippines hold on to this 2-point lead? The Volcanoes, and putting pressure there on the Malaysians, forcing the error. So a line out right on halfway here.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't let this go on any longer. Some of the comments that are coming through on the Facebook feed are in jest, I do understand, but if there's people from Sri Lanka who think these guys don't look Filipino enough, I'd like you to stand in front of their grandmothers and tell them that. Pull your heads out, thank you. You're idiots.
Here we go, trying to get around on the outside as Ryan Howe scored that try winner against the Koreans, and he is blasting down that side. Man, he's got some wheels, has Mr. Howe. Try number 2 for him. And the more he gets the ball, the more success the Volcanoes are going to have. Look at this. Coming up in a moment, the replay. What an impact player.
Well, they started a bit shaky, the Philippines, but they're coming home with a hustle. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, a little bit of daylight now between them and the Malaysians. So Malaysia, can they come back again? Sure they can. Just 4.5 minutes remaining. The light's not coming on here. We're going to be out of here if the lights are necessary. There's a tackle. Nasruddin, here he is. He can unlock defences, this young man. He gets his knee to the ground, which makes it a tackle. His try scorer, first half. Amir Nasrun goes in hard with the. Who's going to be penalised here? So it's Rob Fogarty who's getting penalised. See how Amir Nasrun really going in hard there with the old arms crossed across the front there. Nothing wrong with that. Very aggressive.
It's a tough old game, isn't it? 4 minutes shy of the end of the day. And poor bloke has been sat down and told to have a bit of a break.
So calm down. Okay, one the high goal and the two.
Yeah, the debate rages about, you know, what a team looks like, doesn't it? I mean, there's Polynesians in the Japanese side, there's sort of Caucasian-looking fellas in the Hong Kong side, and
Boozer, let's just cut to the chase. Only an absolute idiot would come on the line and say what they're saying at the moment.
That's right.
The guy should be shut down. Thankfully, though, we've got his name. We know where he lives, courtesy of his Facebook profile.
Block him.
Block him. What a nutter.
That's right, you don't need to be Asian to play in an Asian team. You saw some of these players in the Asian Games, they have Hong Kong passports. And likewise for the Volcanoes, the Japanese, and even when there's a few Polynesians for the Malaysian side. So here we go, let's just enjoy the rugby. Malaysia now desperately looking for a score. Halfway through the second half. They need to do it while the Philippines have one in the bin. Rob Fogarty biding his time down here. If they can last that 2 minutes, they're in with a good shot here. And the Philippines will have won 2, and they'll play Hong Kong tomorrow. Of course, Malaysia could beat Korea, and they will have won 2, so it'll come down to points. Here we go. They know Howe has got some speed. Howe's after this one. The bounce here will be important. Howe gets a beautiful first touch on it. That is class. Absolute class, full speed. Third try of the tournament for Ryan Howe. And that's how you do it. Shutting down the Malaysians and a big step towards closing this game out.
Well, great finish coming from the Volcanoes. I thought early on in the first half the Malaysians might have done all they needed to do to rock them. They've just held tight, they've hung in there. The momentum shifted in the game abruptly. Now the Volcanoes are letting it rip. Look at this. Nice nudge ahead. Crazy old ball doing exactly what it wants to. Scored the try that sunk Korea. And he might have put the last one down for the day.
Next. Okay, let's go.
Beautiful stuff, Philippines. They'll go into their game against Hong Kong tomorrow with some serious confidence. As you can see, that first win has lifted them. Go home on that bus to the hotel. Pleased with what they've achieved here today. 2 wins. I've no doubt they were targeting 2 wins. They're going to come away with 2 as well.
Oh, he's got another chance here.
Fully flowing rugby now from the Volcanoes. And it's going their way at the moment. Mark Roberts takes it quickly. Didn't leave the hand though. Oh, it's brutal from Lottie-san. Didn't leave the hand. Is it time for a rule change? Rugby league styles?
Yeah, it's true that the air conditioning in the commentary booth hasn't been good, Grant. That's an outburst that's enough I can follow.
Before we get carried away wrapping this game up, I want to thank all of you on Facebook for joining us today. It's great having you with us. Hope we'll be back tomorrow. Lots more rugby. 24 games, 16 today, and we'll be getting spicy towards the knockout stages. Please tune in as Malaysia here trying now in the final seconds to do something. They've had 4 tries, consecutive tries scored against them. They're up 10-0, don't forget. Looked like they were coasting. Big defence coming through from Alice Rudder.
Referee might offer them light here shortly.
Yeah, it is starting to get dark. Doesn't maybe look so much on your screen yet. It's pretty dim out there. It's good enough for rugby though. Here we go, looking for one last one. Here's Rudder, Jerome Rudder. And they just hoof it out. Harrison Blake says, that'll do for me.
Yeah.
Let's get on the bus and in the ice buckets. Fantastic victory. Good day here for the Volcanoes, Jed. 2 big wins.
Yeah, top day for the Volcanoes. Good on them. The way they got past Korea, you know, they would have given them some huge belief, and they bounced back from a couple of early tries by Malaysia that were both very good tries too. And Malaysia can perhaps feel a little aggrieved that they're only worth 10 points. I thought they might have had them covered, but good on the Volcanoes. They just kept it coming, and in the end had far too much under the hood for Malaysia. That's a good outcome, 26-10.
Yep, good end to the day. So a good end to the day, 16 games. Thanks for joining us. We're underway for the series. Join us on Facebook, asia.rugby. Give us a follow and keep up with all the news and highlights and upcoming things from all levels of Asian rugby. That's the place. You can also follow us at Asia Rugby Live on Instagram. And if Twitter is your thing, we are at Asia Rugby if you'd like to leave us a tweet and vote for your MVP of the tournament. So thanks very much for joining us. We're underway for the Asia Rugby Sevens Series, first leg of 3. We'll be back tomorrow for 24 games. Hope you'll join us then. Good night. Takes him on the outside.
What's the beauty?
Oh, bang, he gets nailed by Takiri. Lovely rugby there from Korea.
What a tremendous effort.
He'll just put his head down. Over he goes.